what comes to my mind are all these pictures of destroyed buildings that have collapsed on their inhabitants, because this is what we mostly see from Syria. So you have whole families being buried under these rubble, and you have the fathers looking for them, you know, you have the women. I remember once, you know, it was a little boy, he was maybe 4 years old, because this is about the age of my son, and he was lying, you know, between a layer of concrete, you know, you didn't know was he alive or not, he was still breathing, and his mother would talk to him and comfort him, and there was a camera there filming this, you know, and it was in the middle of the night, so no help around, nobody who could pull this, and in the end this child just turned his face to the other side of the camera. So you don't know what happened to the child. So this is really, really, I think this is what we need to see, and this is what we need to show, although it's very heartbreaking. But this is what is not being delivered, because it's just so many stories, there's so much pain. We don't care anymore, and it's just too much to show it on evening news, you know. And then you say, okay, again. I mean, you get very cynical about this. I just talked to my friends very lately. We have chemical attacks, we have all this. And you say, okay, guys, you know, Mr. Trump, you know, in Brussels, they sit there discussing whatever. They are talking about rebuilding Syria. You say, okay, with whom do you want to rebuild Syria right now? Any single euro that you would send to a ministry or a water institution, what have you, inside Syria, would help this Assad regime to stay in power. While at the same time, every day, he is torturing civilians to death in his prisons. And the very frustrating thing about Syria is that it's all documented. We have evidence to an extent that international prosecutors that I've met who are working on this Syrian file, they tell me, I have never seen this. I have been on the Rwanda tribunal, Sierra Leone, even Nuremberg, you know, think about the end of the Nazi regime in Germany. They never had documents and evidence of this kind like we have in Syria. It's all there. It's by UN Commission of Inquiry. We have working on this. We have reports by international NGOs. It's all there, but we don't have a court to bring it. So this is a very important moment in history, because we have really a new way of international jurisdiction, because they are bringing all these crimes now in front of national courts. We have a file in Spain, we have a file in Germany, so we have high-ranking officials of this regime that are being accused of state terrorism in Spain, of war crimes in Germany. So the very powerful and necessary message is right now that this is the end of impunity, because if this goes with impunity, this means that every other leader in this world sees and understands he can just get away with anything. So injustice that goes without impunity in Syria will affect all of us, because the next conflict might not be in Syria, but anywhere else. So we have to take care that this does not go unpunished, to make sure that in any other place we are safe, and we can still rely on the system, the international system that we once built after the Second World War, Geneva Convention, all these things. Don't attack hospitals. I mean, in Syria, it's every other week, deliberately, this regime is targeting hospitals. It's all there, all the numbers. UN institutions are documenting this. So this is important. I think this is probably one of the very few things that we can do right now to go after these people, responsible people, and to put them in front of some national courts in Europe, which is new, because all the other ways are blocked.